Hello and welcome to my 10 tips lock-in normal mode in Velik Sanctuary. Velik Sanctuary has been out for almost a week now, and I wanted to give you guys some insight on how to take lock-in down. Let's get started. For number one, first tip, let your tank jump down, get the aggro ring before you even jump down into the arena. I say this because there's been plenty of times where we've jumped down, he's just chosen a random person, smacked him, and killed him. You don't want to do that. Number two, you want to commit the main mechanics to memory, and the order that they come in by default is debuff, circles, and bombs. Now, depending on what he says in his voice lines will depend on where the rotation starts, but above 50%, that's the order. Number three, you want to be wary of his knockback mechanic. He always does a knockback after he chops the ground, shield slams, then does another 1 to 3 slashes, and then after that comes the knockback. You want to iframe that. Number four, that knockback sequence, lock-in normally starts with that at the beginning of each fight. So a good tip is to save your enrage, your buffs, and your brooches till after that first knockback. Then you can maximize your DPS. Number five, for archers, you want to be real careful using your rain of arrows after you've seen him start his knockback sequence. If you do it at the very beginning, you'll be safe. However, this can get you an animation lock. Number six, he does a mechanic, the claw mechanic. And what you want to do is you want to be looking at him, and right when his eyes glow red is when you want to backstep or iframe to the side. Now, however, you can also outrange this ability by just being 25 meters away. Number seven, for his begone mechanic, stand about 10 meters away. Ignore the color of his first slash. It's the color of the spin that matters. Orange, you go in. Purple, you go out. Number eight, when entering the Soul Realm, you want to watch for a laser ring coming in towards the boss. You want to iframe that and stay out of melee range. At this time, this is when you want your healer to debuff the boss. If they don't, the boss gains a shield, and on normal mode, this shield is not very big, so don't sweat it if the healer misses the debuff. Number nine, in the Soul Realm, the circle and bomb mechanics change. You want to stack for both of them, and you want to have a very close stack. Now, this means that your tank, your DPS, and your healers all need to stack together. If the tank's in front of the boss and DPS is behind the boss, you're probably going to kill the tank. Number 10. Velik Sanctuary can be entered at item level 423, which means you can be in Guile. However, if you're in Guile, a lot of the mechanics will one-shot you. So you want to be careful. If you're learning, I would highly recommend going in with Misery. All right, guys, that's it for my 10 tips for lock-in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.